Okay guys, so I measured these out to 15 inches, and then I went back and I put this 45-degree cut over here on the miter saw. So what I suggest you guys do when you're doing this is, when you're cutting it, a lot of these things started flying back and almost hit me in the face, so I put on these protective eyewear. So keep that in mind when you're doing that. So we're going to start off by putting a 2-inch mark there. We're going to have 2 inches on each side of this gap. I'm going to put this down and line it up so it kind of looks like that. And I'm going to have Jess measure over another 4 inches so we have enough clearance between each of the rods. So we have that one, and then we're going to move this one onto the next one, and then put that down, measure another 4 inches. We're going to keep doing that until we're all the way 6 down, and we already have these all pre-marked, and we should go from there. Okay, so now that I cut out all those PVC pipe with that 45-degree angle and with the 15 inches, I'm going to have to cut a little, I'm going to have to drill a hole in each of these so that I can fit the screws down in to actually put it to the board over here. So what I'm doing is now I just made this template here, and I'm going to kind of eye it, kind of get it in the middle. It doesn't have to be perfect because it's just going to do one little purpose. Got one hole there, and then one hole there. So now that's my center line. I'm going to take my drill, make sure that it's straight up, and start drilling. Let's get this other side. So now that I have those two drilled out, I'll have something to put the screw down in and attach to the board. So off camera I put these other 4 down. I started off with a little pilot hole, I think that's about 1/8 of an inch. And I drilled down in there and I got these other screws started, if you can see that. So now I'm just going to kind of line it up with these top ones, just eyeballing it again here. Line up with those other screw marks. And I'm going to take my drill bit, get down in there, make sure it's lined up. Do this other one. And that looks good. Might need to tighten this one down just a bit. There we go. And I'm just going to add this last one and then probably put that lip on. Alright guys, so I got this all measured up. I made this black line from how I lined this up down here. I just took my Sharpie and took it all the way down. So that's the black line that you see there. I went out to the truck bed and I measured it out, and I got, what'd I get, Dan? I think it was like 1 3/4 or something like that. Anyway, I got it measured out right here. Yep, 1 3/4. So I know that this board is about 3/4 inch thick. So this is where the tailgate is going to be. I need to measure out another inch. Well, actually, let me run this real quick across, just so I have that line. So I measured that out. Start down here. Put it flush against that. Run it all the way across. And that's where the truck bed's going to sit. So I'll go ahead and mark that so I know that's where it's going to be. So let me just double check that this is 3/4 inch. It's a little above, so I'm just going to mark it right there. That's roughly what it is. I'm going to realign this so I can run my marker across. If I can get it there. Close enough. Tighten that back down. Looks good. Bring it back here. And the reason I'm doing these lines, guys, is to do the jigsaw and cut that out. It's all the way down. Alright, now I'm going to get out the jigsaw. So now I'm going to apply a nice bead of glue, if it comes out of this, all the way down. And I'll be attaching the other piece of wood that I cut out with that jigsaw on top of this. Should be enough. Put a little bit more on. There it is. Dan said, And I'll put this on. Just like this. Now I'm going to screw it down. So I got this down with a clamp. I'm going to put this pilot hole right in here. I don't have any other drill bits that are kind of close to this shaft size, so I'm going to have to use this little baby one. It's still better than nothing. I'll just clean it out extra good. Give me a moment to switch this out. Alright, hopefully this wood doesn't split. We already had one piece of wood split. That looks good.